ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Alhamdulillah, we're here today dealing with Ajrumiyah. Okay? Now again, like I said, we're in the last lessons of Ajrummiyah. This thing is kind of dragging out, I'm sorry. I thought we was going to have some time to do it, but there were some difficulties with us and everything like that we couldn't get it done this week. I know I had said this week we would end it, but we still have like 2 or 3 more lessons to do because we can't do them all in one night, and we couldn't do them earlier this week. So maybe that's good for some people, right? That's good for you? Okay, Mahmoud, you are the head student. You are the #1 student. So it's good. If it's good for you, then it's good for everybody. But I think, really, next week is going to be the last week because we got like 3 lessons left, you know? And I don't think anybody is more ahead in the physical class than you, okay? So let's deal with this. This is called Al-Munada. This is the bab, the chapter of Munada. Let me hear that, guys. Munada. Now, munada is, or nida, we call it nida. Nida is to call out to someone, okay? Like we say, yo, Jose, open the door. You know, we hear that all the time, right? You know, outside. You out there? Now, that's kind of rude in English, or it's like very casual and familiar, okay? But it's not formal. It's not formal. You only say that to people you know. Right? Or not necessarily people you know. Or you can use it. The ya in English is yo. Right? A yo. We say a ya. Right? In Arabic we say a ya. We say ya, a yuha. All these are munad. These come before you start speaking to gain the attention of the listener. Now we can use yo, a yo, to people we don't know to become before our speech. We say, hey, yo, mister, so-and-so, you dropped, you know, you got the time? Yo, I'm lost. You know what? You know, we talk like that. But again, this is in the street. It doesn't have the same glamour or the same place that in Arabic, when you say it, it sounds so beautiful, and it's a proper way and a formal way, proper and at the same time, familiar way to address someone. Okay? Where the English doesn't come across that way. Get my point? So, here we have. The munada in Arabic comes in these different ways. It says, إِنَّ الْمُنَادَ فِي الْكَلَامِ يَأْتِي خَمْسَةَ أَنْوَاعِ لَدَى النُّحَاتِ. So it says, inna, say inna. The fact of the matter, this is an emphasizer, right? This emphasizes the point. And it comes before a sentence that is a fact, right? So it says, Innal munada, the fact of the matter is that the munada, the nida, this calling out, or this precursor to speech, okay? This introduction to speech, fil kalam, in speech, right? Ya'ti. We know what kalam. Kalam is sawtun dhat al-ma'na, right? A lafdun dhat al-ma'na. Any speech, inna al-kalama indana faltastami' lafdun murakkabun mufidun. Right, so we know kalam, what we're speaking about. When you say munada, when you say ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, right? Oh, you who believe. Ya muslimun, right? We bring this type of thing like this. Yati, it comes in 5 different anwa, types, 5 types. Lada nuhati. Lada meanings with the people who are nuhat. This science is called an-nahwu. Say an-nahwu. An-nahwu. So the person is the group of nuhat, okay? Meaning grammarians, the people who do grammar, okay? Called nuhat. You have become nuhat. Why? Because you're at the end of the Ajrummiyah. Anyone who knows the Ajrummiyah knows nahwu. What's that? So he's a nahwi. Okay? Okay? So, then he starts to name them, the 5 different types. Al-mufradu al-alam. Al-mufradu al-alam. This is the first type. Now al-mufrad, we know al-mufrad means singular, right? Alam means name, a single name. An actual name is how we would translate. You can't we translate it first literally, then we say what that means in English. In English, what that means is an actual literal name of somebody. We know the names we use. We use Zayd, Bakr, and Amr, because that's Tom, Dick, and Harry to us in Islam. Any Bakr, Zayd, and Amr. Okay? So, an ismul alam, right? Na'am. That's in English. Don't worry about it. They say Tom, Dick, and Harry. That just means anybody. Any Bakr, Zayd, Amr. نفس الشيء. فهمت؟ أسماء مختلفة لأنهم كفار يستعملون الأسماء الكفار. So, when thumma nakira, and nakira is the second type, and thumma means then. Nakira it says a'ni be that. He says nakira is something that is unknown, right? But we know we have a nakira is something that doesn't have an alif or lam in front of it, right? Indefinite is how we say it. But it's not left alone like that. He says a'ni, which means I mean biha, with that, okay, mean with that nakira, al-maqsood al-mushtahira. Mushtahira means famous, okay, well known, shahirun, ma'ruf, okay. So he's saying what he means by that is the nakirat al-maqsooda. The nakirat al-maqsood means the indefinite term that has a direct objective, okay, meaning it's a word, a general word that you use, but you mean by that a particular person. Ya sheikh. Now, sheikh is an indefinite word. It's a nakira. Anybody could be a sheikh, right? But you mean by that the one you're talking to. Ya sheikh. You want to ask a question. So that is nakirat al-maqsooda. You guys get my point? Get it? So that's how we do it. This will be the actual name. If you said to him, if that sheikh's name was Muhammad, and you was close enough to him to call him by his first name, it's not polite, especially if he's a sheikh. Okay? Because unless you're a sheikh too. But if he's senior to you in knowledge and this type of thing, you don't call him by his first name. Right? Because it's not the way we do things in Islam. But let's say you guys are both sheikhs. So he says, Ya Muhammad. Yeah, your brothers or something. Ya Muhammad, or he's your little brother. Ya Muhammad. And that way referring to, or Ya Zayd. Like that. And then you're with people, so you don't want to call him by his familiar name. So you say, Ya Sheikh. You understand? Those two ways. Then it says, Thummata diddu hadihi fantabihi. He says, then, thummata, say thummata. This is a beautiful way of saying thumma. Say thumma. Thummata. Okay, this is very proper when you use this term. Okay? But it has the same meaning as thumma. Thumma means then. We would say then. Thummata means then also. Okay? Thummata diddu hadihi. Diddu is opposite. The opposite of these two things, right? Fantabihi. So then pay attention to that. Okay? Then pay attention to the opposite of the ismun mufrad or the nakira. Nakira maqsuda. What he means now is the nakira ghayru maqsuda. Okay? The nakira, the indefinite term that has no particular objective. Okay? Like the blind man that says he doesn't know who's out there. He says, Ya rajul. Any rajul. Oh man, any person out there that helps me. You know? Khudh biyadi. You know, Ya Rajul. You know, he doesn't see anybody, but there's somebody out there and he's calling all of them at once. So this is nakira, ghayru maqsood. He doesn't mean particular anybody, he means general for everyone. You guys get my point? Ya Rajulan. Ya Rajulan. Ayyuha Rajulan. Khudh biyadi. Take my hand and guide me across the street. Okay? You get me? So this is what he says. The opposite of the nakiratul maqsuda is the nakira ghayru maqsuda. That doesn't have an objective. Then he says, thumma. Thumma is then, right? Then, again. Al-mudafu والمشبه مشبه به. Okay, so we have two more here. The mudaf is like we say, Ya Rasulallah. Mudaf alayh, we call this a prepositional clause, right? So we say, in English, we say, Allah's messenger. This is a prepositional clause, right? So the messenger belongs to who? Allah. So he is this is literally saying, the messenger of Allah, okay? With this clause right here. In Arabic, we would say the same thing by saying Rasulah. We say ya, right? We put ya as a term. Rasulallahi. So even though Rasul doesn't have an alif wal lam, right? It's possessing of Allah, so it has a kasra that we call this prepositional clause. Okay? You guys under that? Or we call it mudaf ilay. Okay, so we went over this, didn't we? So, this is what he's talking about next. Then, mushabbahu bihi. Now, and the thing that looks like a prepositional clause, and that would be a statement. Let me erase this right here, pardon me. Any statement that is complete. Ya Hasan, you say, Ya, we're using Ya, Hasanan, khalquhu. Khalquhu. So these two are together. Ya Hasan, I'm sorry. Ya Hasan khalquhu. Okay? So here, we have it like this. Mushabbah. It looks like it's a mudaf ilayh conclusion. Okay? You guys get my point? But it's, the person who has a good, beautiful, what do you call it? Akhlaq, character. Okay? No, you guys don't look okay. Mushabbahu bi means mushabbahu. This is a prepositional clause. This is one that looks like. Looks like a prepositional clause, but it's actually not. Okay? I know you understand it, but that's not. You're not the objective. I'm sorry. I'm not be mean, Maymuna. I mean for the people that don't speak Arabic. Okay? Let me make sure I did this right. Yeah, Hasan al-Khalqu. I'm sorry, guys. I want to make sure. Yeah, because I thought it was this way. Yeah, Hasanan. Yeah, Hasanan khalqu. I thought it was correct. Yeah, Hasanan khalqu. That's what I was making sure. Just like this. So this looks like it's mushabbahan bi. It looks like a prepositional clause. Okay? Then it says, can I erase this? Then it says, فَالْأَوَّلَانِ I missed a mistake here. فَالْأَوَّلَانِ إِبْنِهِمَا بِالضَّمِّ. So the first two, فَالْأَوَّلَانِ, the first two. And the first two is the mufrad, okay? The mufradul alam, right? And the second one is nakira maqsood. These first two, this would be like Zaid and Sheikh, okay? Sheikh is the nakira, that is the objective, and the ismun alam or the mufrad al-alam is Zaid, okay? The first two, ibnihima bid-dammi. Build the both of them with a dhamma. So you say, Ya Zaidu, Ya Sheikhu. You understand that? Yeah, because remember, this is nahwa. With nahwu, we're dealing with the ends. Alayna bi awakhir al-kalimi. Right? So he says, Ya Zaidu, Ya, or Ya Zuhairu, Ya Sheikhu. Okay? Like that. So we put the dhamma on the back of them. You guys with me? No. So now we know whenever you use Ya, Ayyuha, Ya, okay? We saying Zaidu, Sheikhu. When we're dealing with an actual name or we're dealing with the general word, but we mean someone in particular. Oh, bus driver. Get it? That's ismu nakira. Nakira maqsood, we mean by that a particular bus driver. But that's a general title. Mafhum? Is that understandable? Okay. This is a very easy rule for the munada. Because the next one, because once you know those two, you know the rest of them. All the rest you do the same thing. Then he says, بِضَمِّ أَوْ مَا يَنُوبُ عَنْهُ يَا ذَا الْفَهْمِ. He says, or what comes. أَوْ means or. Ma means what. Yanubu, a naib is a representative. Representative. Here what it means is what comes in the place of dhamma. Now we know what comes in the place of dhamma. Because when we did a raf'un, right? We said dhammun wawun alifun alamat rafi biha takun. Tabarakallah. So we know that a dhamma comes, or a waw, or alifun, or noon. Ya muslimun. Okay? General word. You get it? Okay. So, whatever comes in the place of the dhamma, ya dhal fahmi, oh you that have understanding. Okay? Then he hints at it. When he says ya here, he says ya dhal fahmi. Because this is mudaf ilayh, right? So then he says, تقول يا شيخ ويا زهير. Okay? He says, he'll say, oh sheikh, ya sheikhu, wa ya zuhairu. Okay? He's giving you an example. For example, you will say, oh ya sheikhu, with a dhamma, right? Wa ya zuhairu. Okay? You guys with me? Let me put the dhamma here. I'm sorry, I'll write bigger next time. Astaghfirullah. وَالْبَاقِي إِنْ إِنْسِبَنَّهُ لَا غَيْرُ. And it says, and the rest of them, the other three, and the rest of them, إِنْسِبَنَّهُ. What does that mean, Mahmoud? Mansub. Make it mansub bishidda, meaning ta'kidan, the noon of ta'kid. إِنْسِبَنَّهُ. Make sure that you make this thing a nasbi. Okay? Mansub. La ghayru. Nothing else. There is no other way to do it. You guys get it? For the examples that I gave you, like the mudaf, you say, Ya Rasulullah. Lahi. Okay? Ya Rasulallahi. Right? Ya Tali'an. Al-Kitab. Al-Kitab. Oh, the one reading the book. Ya Tali'an. Al-Kitab. You guys get it? Tali'an means reading, going, perusing.
That's like it look like
this is the mushabbaha. This is the one that looks like it's like, but it's not. Okay? Astaghfirullah. Nakiratu maqsood. Ya ghayra. I messed up something. So I'm missing something. I got four. I'm missing one. I said the munada, mufradul, wal nakira, wal mudaf, wal mushabbaha bi. And as I said, that the nakira is maqsood or ghayru maqsood. Ya rajulan. Ya rajulan. This is ya rajulan. This is one for the one that is an ismun. It's a nakiratul ghayru maqsood. The one where you're not intending somebody. It's a name, a general title, but you don't mean anyone in particular. Like the blind man who says, Ya rajulan, khudh biyadi. Khudh, take biyadi. I'm sloppy. Let me write it nice. Sneeze. Khudh biyadi. Take my hand, okay? That's what he's saying. So he doesn't mean anyone in particular, right? So that's the nakira that is ghayru maqsood, that doesn't have an object. Khudh biyadi. So you say, Ya rajulan. You guys get me? Right, so this is how we do it. This is how we do it. أقول قولي هذا. Do I have any questions about this? أقول قولي. نعم تفضل. It's a mistake. Mistake. If someone says, Ya Rasulullah, this is a mistake. On the qaida, some people say, well then, if he did that, then he made the word Rasulullah, mebni, constructed like that. But this is not the way Arabic goes. It has the i'rab. Ya Rasulallah. Okay? And when you read that in the books, you'll see it. Ya Rasulallah. Okay? Does that answer your question? Okay. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر. Easy lesson, right, Mahmoud?
Yeah, I think before how come
Good job. Naam, alhamdulillah. Now you know. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.